No, no. What is this? What kind of fortune cookie has nothing in it? What is this? What is that?
Did. That's why I'm your good luck charm, boo.
Yeah, whatever. Bye.
Got you. I'm excited. I'm about to eat. I'm about to eat some Chinese. Marcus needs to come on. Marcus.
What?
Because I'm hungry.
All right, hold on.
Oh.
Because I'm trying to get myself together.
We should have been together.
What you doing? Oh, you already.
What you got on?
We doing Chinese food. I'm rocking the Chinese smoking jacket.
Extra. He's always doing extra.
What you talking about? Tell me this hits. And I guarantee you this look better on me than it did on you.
No, it looks better on me. Don't do that.
Whatever. This is the one. And you know, representing Brooklyn. You know,
Brooklyn and China.
You know, Chinatown.
Oh, okay.
Well, you want to take it off?
You wear it if you want to, but if you get some food on it, that's on you.
A good point. You are messy.
You ready now?
Yeah.
Just extra.
What I do?
Hey guys, it's your girl Michaela.
Oh.
I'm never gonna get to eat.
Yeah, that's it.
That's not your intro.
Southwest.
I'm gonna start eating without you.
All right, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Marcus. I guess I'm representing Toby.
Yes, we do love Toby. This is our first mukbang. Welcome. I'm excited.
Yeah, we get to eat.
Yes, and we will be eating Chinese food from China House. And while we are eating, we will be speaking about that topic that we never got to finish, that you guys are requesting that we finish. Would you forgive your partner if they cheated?
Yeah.
So let's get into it. But first, I need to see what all this is. So we have some sweet and sour chicken. That's my go-to. Sushi, y'all. I never had sushi. So we'll see how this goes. We got some white rice. We got some fried rice. What is this?
It's an egg rolls.
I never had an egg roll. I can't get past the smell. What is that?
That is, I forgot. It's a surprise though.
Okay, and I got this for a surprise for both of us. It's like a ball with like shrimp and stuff in it.
Oh, seafood.
Yeah.
There's seafood in that too.
Yeah. Can I go ahead and just eat this now and get over with, please? Before we start talking.
I mean, if that's what you want to do, go ahead. Pop it open.
I just want to...
Pop it open.
The container's nice.
You got to try two of them. There are two different ones.
What? Oh, my God. I don't want to eat this.
You got it? Come on. Use your fingers. You don't use a fork.
I don't know. I don't eat this. This is going to fall apart. I just got... Ooh, Lord.
You got it. It's okay.
I don't even like the smell.
You don't even smell it.
Yes, I do.
Eat it. You gotta put the whole thing in the mouth.
I hate you. We didn't... That was an agreement.
That's how you eat it. You can't just bite into it. It's going to fall all over the place. Don't chew like that. Close your mouth.
I don't want
it. Come on now. Close your mouth. There you go. See? You made it. You made it. Oh, come on now. What's so wrong with it? What's so wrong with it?
I'm good.
That's a different one, though.
I don't want it. I'm not eating it,
different.
Marcus, I'm not eating it.
You're supposed to try everything at least. Why using your fork?
Well, where does it start and begin?
There you go.
Oh, this is too big. Oh my God. You hear that?
You're excused.
Excuse me.
She's so extra.
Yeah, I really don't want to eat this, Marcus.
You're prolonging it. Didn't that what you said to me? Look, it's even cooked. It's fried inside.
It don't smell inside. What's on outside?
It's rice, so that's cooked.
No, what's this?
Don't worry about that. Just put the whole thing in your mouth. Baby, put the whole thing in your mouth. See, you're making it worse. Can y'all hear her chewing?
Oh, I can't do it.
Cover your mouth. Cover your mouth.
I can't do it. I can't.
Oh, my God.
I'm done. Okay, now that we got that out the way. Whew. The question of the night. This is all in my mouth. Okay. Would you forgive your partner if they cheated? So in the last conversation we had started, I had said no in the beginning. But then as me and Marcus started talking, I started to change my mind. So how do you feel about it, Marcus?
I feel like it's conditional. Let's say you were to cheat right now today, absolutely no forgiving you. I mean, we're doing well. What's the point? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I do believe that there is a difference in emotional cheating and physical cheating.
For sure.
So let's say we were having problems and you knew what was bothering me, and let's say I give you ample amount of time to fix it, like 5 years, and you still haven't even made an attempt to fix it. I go out one day out of frustration, go out to a bar and I'm drinking. Mm-hmm. And I meet a woman, we go and we do what we do. Mm-hmm. No excuse for it whatsoever.
And we're good?
I'm asking you.
So if we're good, like you're saying, like...
No. We weren't good in the scenario I just gave you.
Oh, okay. We weren't good.
In that scenario, would you forgive me?
To be honest, in my opinion, emotional cheating is worse than physical cheating. In my opinion. Because whenever I have sex, it has to be...
That go hard.
Anyways.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing wrong with me. Something wrong with you.
What was this?
A roll with shrimp and something else in it.
Go ahead, meet you.
In my opinion, I want to see you eat it.
It's just rice.
It's supposed to have shrimp in it or something. Dang, I got something he like. Dang. Ain't that? Yeah, there it is.
Is that salmon?
Yeah, salmon. Salmon, shrimp. No, it has different things in it.
I think it can go hard.
All right. In my opinion, emotional cheating is worse because when I have sex, I have to have an emotional connection with the person. Otherwise, I'm not even going to bother. I'm not even going to nothing because it ain't going to be no good to me. I have to be emotionally connected. So, in my opinion, emotional cheating is worse than physical because, excuse me, I messed that all up.
You don't even know your own opinion?
Physical cheating is worse than emotional to me.
Okay.
Because physical, that's whenever you're taking on more steps. Like, you know, hopefully you would be wearing a condom, but you know, that's when STIs come into play, babies. Like, you're just disregarding my feelings completely when you do the physical, in my opinion. So if you were at the club, drinking, whatever, and you physically cheat, whether we are rocky or good, I don't think I'm gonna be able to forgive you, no.
Okay, but so you said the condom. What if I had a condom on?
Even if you did have a condom, I don't care.
Okay, you just mentioned this.
Well, I'm saying I would hope, but I'm just saying there's so much more that goes into it.
Try that. That go hard.
No, I'm good.
You bought it?
No, I want to enjoy this. I still got other stuff in my mouth. Let me enjoy some food for a little bit.
You can try one of these egg rolls too.
I will. I just feel like physically, it takes too many steps. First, you got to start the kiss, and then you got to start, you know, the clothes removal and all that stuff. Like I've been heard before where people will stop what they're doing while they're kissing or while the clothes are being removed and stuff, because they're like, okay, stop, I can't do this. So if you've gone all the way there,
I don't think you really listened to what I was saying about my scenario.
I did listen to your scenario. You said you were drinking.
I'm drinking and I take a girl home. You think that's you describing a situation that's kind of romantic? Ain't no romance in that.
That's not. I'm not, because I'm saying it comes out romantic, because that's just how my voice is. But no, it's not. I'm not describing a romantic situation.
So what about a situation where there's no kissing, none of that? It's just drunk, get to the house, smash.
You had to get to the house. You wasn't thinking about me when you trying to get to that house?
Again, drunk, not thinking, period. You're trying to apply logic to a person that's not logical. You're drunk. There's no logic going through your head when you're drunk.
I understand that, but you still know what you're doing unless you done blacked out.
Okay, so what about what show was that movie you were watching where the sister of the bride slept with the brother of the grooms? That African movie and she was always messing up, so her sister was like, don't talk to me anymore because it's always what you do.
Trying to fix the wedding, something like that. It's on Netflix, y'all.
It was actually a good movie.
It was good. It was a series. It wasn't a movie. He just came in late. But what about that? Okay, the guy was, yes, he was completely drunk and he was an alcoholic, turned out to be a recovering alcoholic. But at the same time, she knew what she was doing because she always messing up stuff.
She's not the one who cheated, though.
Yes, but he knew what he was doing too.
In the moment,
he just
you
didn't
knew
care.
What he was doing?
Yes, he just didn't care.
All right.
Him and his wife were having a rocky situation. They were having issues, and he was tired of their situation and everything like that. He didn't care. That's what I'm saying. Like when they say a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. Exactly what that is. So if you physically cheat on me, and you are drinking, I feel like there is a small part of you that may not want to be here.
Well,
because why would you even put yourself in that scenario?
That's the point exactly. I'm lightweight not wanting to be here because, again, you know I'm unhappy. Mm-hmm. And like I said, for 5 years, you've done nothing to fix it. You haven't even tried. So, of course, I'm unhappy. Okay. And, of course, I'm considering, like, what's life like outside of this, because this woman doesn't care enough about me to even try, which is why I went to go drink. Not to go cheat. I went to drink so I could just get my mind off of things. Okay. And I didn't want to be in the house.
My opinion on that is, if somebody is taking that long to make the changes, then why are you there anyway?
Because I'm trying to work on it. I'm trying to make sure we get through it. So you're saying I should have left?
Potentially, if it's 5 years, because if you're not making any effort, like you're saying, to make any changes, then maybe you should have left, or maybe you should have been.
You're the one not making the effort.
Right, I know. I'm saying either or in general. If the person is not making that effort to make changes and to fix what their partner's not liking, then something is wrong. So maybe at that point, y'all need to go to a therapist. Was that brought into play? Like, have y'all talked about that?
My whole point of the situation is, when you make the decision to leave, are you even considering the fact that it's your fault I was in that scenario? You drove me to that, but you still leave me because you didn't think enough of me to try to fix what was making me unhappy?
No, I'm saying that. Excuse me. I'm trying so hard, y'all, not to smack or nothing, because he's always talking about me.
See how hard it is?
And how I eat. I'm gonna have my mouth covered probably the whole video almost.
This is delicious. Can I try yours? Give me
Yes,
this.
you can. Oh, can I say yes first? Of course I was gonna say yes. Can I try yours?
Yeah.
You don't even know what you got. Is this chicken?
Yeah, it's chicken. Oh, I know what this is.
The sweet and sour chicken.
What are those in there? Is that a tomato?
Veggies. I think. Shoot. Probably pineapple and stuff.
Pineapples aren't pink or orange.
It's a fruit.
It is a pineapple. It just absorbed that sauce.
Anyways, what I'm saying is, if you were to, if I was the one that was messing up, you wanted me to fix it. It took me 5 years, taking me 5 years to fix it. I'm saying that why wouldn't you consider like, okay, it's taking you this long to fix it? There has to be a time frame on how long you allow the person to at least show that they're putting some effort in. But you're saying that I wouldn't even be putting any effort in within that 5 years, correct?
Correct.
So that's on. Not saying that's on you, but.
But see, my thing is, I also don't believe in just divorce just because of the fact that we're not getting along. I mean, what do we say in our vows?
But you're gonna go cheat and make it worse.
Like I said, I didn't leave with the intentions of cheating. I left just to drink and get out of the house because I'm so tired and I'm so stressed out about what's going on in the relationship. So that's what I'm saying when I say that it's conditional and you always have to consider what's going on. Because for me, let's say the roles were reversed, I wasn't making a change fast enough for you, and here we go. Let's say I wasn't making a change fast enough for you. Hey, you know, I want soy sauce on my rice.
Well, you got rice right there.
That's 2 different kinds of rice. What if you want some fried
you
rice?
I want a fried rice. You want some white rice?
I did.
Oh. You want soy sauce on your rice?
No.
Oh. Let me get it off the top. You can have the bottom part. Can you give me a napkin?
I gave you a napkin. You just squirted soy sauce all over it.
Sorry.
Guys, I'll be back.
Thank
So
you.
that's what I'm saying. You're welcome. So that's what I'm saying. If it was roles were reversed, I would consider the fact that, you know what, had I been more considerate of her feelings and done more to fix my problem, my part of the problem, she wouldn't have been out there. So I'd be more likely to forgive you because it's my fault you did that. Had I been working on me, you wouldn't have been out there.
Correct.
So that's why I'm saying it's conditional, because for me in that scenario, I would have forgiven you.
Okay. Wow.
The hell?
It didn't stop. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Somebody didn't. Anyways, I ain't gonna put your business out there.
Too late.
Okay, so in that scenario we have been talking about, you would forgive me, honestly?
I would, because again, it's my fault. I drove you to that.
But why?
Now, let's say I was working on me and I was doing everything I could and it's just taking me a minute to fix the problem and you still did it, I'd be much less likely to forgive you. I probably wouldn't forgive you. Because to me, at that point, it's, you see me working, I'm trying. And instead of you helping me, you go cheat. That's different.
Yeah. But I feel like if you would go and cheat and haven't you're just making the situation worse. That's not going to make it better.
Again, it wasn't my intention. It's not like I left the house to go sleep with somebody.
Okay. I'm just telling you now, it's going to be a lot harder for me to forgive you if you ever physically cheated.
I get it. I'm not saying it's supposed to be easy. I'm not saying, oh, well, it's my fault, so you're easily forgiven. No. I'm not saying that at all. But for me, let's say it was emotional cheating. The reason I'm much less like and probably won't forgive you for emotionally cheating, you have a tie to that person. And because there's an emotional tie, there's a likelihood if you fell into this whatever, you're going to do it again because you want to be with that person or you wanted to be with that person and you just rekindled whatever spark y'all had. Mm-hmm. Why are you even still in contact with this person if the chance is there for you to re-spark some type of emotional feelings y'all had for each other? Why do you even let that happen?
You're right.
So that's why for me, the emotional thing is worse than just a physical thing.
Okay, so let's speak of this scenario. So let's say I have a emotional attachment to someone and okay. And we're drinking or whatever, and I end up DMing them. Mm-hmm. So would you forgive me for that?
Nope.
So what's the difference?
The difference is you didn't choose anybody else other than that person that you knew it was going to lead to something.
I don't agree with that at all, y'all. At all. It's the same scenario.
Let me finish, Miss. I'm emotionally answering these questions.
All right, go ahead.
Because again, for me, it's why don't you just randomly DM some Bob or Dick that's just on your Facebook just following you because you're cute? Why don't you DM him? Why did you go to the person that you know there's an emotional connection to, and you know that they're going to jump at the opportunity to go see you or for you to come see them? Mm-hmm. There's a lot more thought that's calculated. The random drunk hookup isn't calculated. You didn't even leave for the purpose of having sex. You just left.
No.
And then ended up making a bad decision. But with your DM, you intentionally did that. You picked that guy.
Okay, but before I started drinking, I didn't start drinking with the intent that I was going to DM them. That wasn't my intent. It was just drinking, and I ended up doing it.
So, okay. So why is that guy not blocked? Why are you still have open communication with that guy?
Maybe, I don't know, maybe the person, okay, I'm thinking, sorry, let me get back to me. Maybe I just thought it was under control. But then when you start drinking,
you know better. That's the thing. You
don't
say
know
you thought it was
whenever...
under control. You know you still have an emotional connection. You're missing the part about that emotional connection. You know it's there. Mm-hmm. Sober you knows it's there. So sober you need to take steps to keep anything else from happening.
Okay.
But sober you didn't, and now drunk you is acting on that emotional connection. You haven't broken that tie. You've left it there, which left that low-hanging fruit for you to, when you're drunk or whatever, or even if you're just mad, now that low-hanging fruit is there and you're going to take advantage. But if had you blocked this person or completely cut them off, it's not there. You wouldn't have been able to DM that person.
Okay, so if I DM'd a random person, you would have been fine. Telling them that, I don't know, something bad, like I wanna see you, I wanna have sex.
Again, that's different because you went after this person. You pursued them. It's not like you met up with a random person just because you're at a bar and they're at a bar. But if you go and take steps to go see somebody, drunk or not, that's different. You intended for that to happen.
Okay, so when you were at the bar drunk, are there not steps with that too, like I was saying?
Again, you pursued that person. You made that connection happen. You are the one who instigated the cheating. But at a bar, you didn't have the intentions of cheating when you left. The intent is the difference.
Okay, but when you get to that bar, the only difference is the intent, the time frame. No, the location of the intent changed. Because let me finish. When you get to the bar, you're over there drinking by yourself or with homeboys, whatever. You don't have the intent of cheating, but then some girl approaches you, and y'all get talking. Y'all are building that connection, and then all of a sudden y'all leaving together. It's the same thing. You didn't have any. All right, y'all, we gonna disagree on this.
Okay, y'all help us out. Define intent and say whether or not intent makes your actions better, worse, or doesn't matter. Because to me, that's why everything has to be considered, because intent is a massive, massive situation change. But if you have intent and you pursue, no, I'm not forgiving you. But if you are already out of your mind because you're drunk, I can't hold you too accountable for what you do when you're drunk because you're not thinking logically.
I told you I DM'd the random person when I was drunk.
But again, when you were sober, you could have prevented that from happening.
No.
But that's what I'm saying.
You misunderstood what I said. I said remember I gave you two situations.
I didn't misunderstand it. I know exactly what you said. But what I'm telling you is when you DM that random person, you still pursued them. Again, so let's say you're at a bar, you're out there with the girls, and you get drunk, and some dude approaches you. At that point, he's pursuing, and you're not thinking logically, so your guard is down. It happens, okay, again, could you have stopped it? Yes, but again, you're not thinking logically. Like I said, it's not a guarantee that I'm going to forgive you, but I'm much more likely to.
Okay, so what if I'm drinking and the person that I have a connection with or emotional connection with, or a random person DMs me, and then the flirting starts? What about that?
And you leave the house?
No, I'm just saying that the flirting starts and stuff. You said emotionally cheating.
It's not emotional cheating if it's a random guy. There's no emotional connection there.
What if it starts to build? Or what if it's a person that I'm cool with, there is no emotional connection there, as in, flirting or nothing like that. We just homies, and then they just happen to hit me up, and then I'm like, kind of like that.
Keep going. Are y'all just having a flirtatious conversation via DM? Or do you leave the house and go physically cheat?
No, this is no physical cheating involved with this at all. This is just straight emotional, because you said it's emotional. That's where it's
That's not emotional.
Okay, what is that then?
Just because you're DMing somebody and you're flirting doesn't make it emotional. You have to have a past with somebody to have an emotional connection. If this is just a random dude that hits you up, there's no emotional connection.
Okay. I'm just trying to get an understanding.
Maybe. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying. No, I agree with that. I just want to
Okay.
see what you're going to say.
It's good.
Ooh, excuse me.
I bet you they heard that.
No, they didn't. No, they shut up.
They had that fork. You didn't even try. You got that, and you didn't even try it.
I'll try it now.
I can guarantee you, you buy into that seafood, it's gonna be nasty compared to that. You ain't even get any.
Okay. The rice is okay in the ball. The bread.
And you bought it.
I got it because I do like salmon, but like that, no. I need a little bit more cooked.
If they cook it more, they burn it. That salmon is cooked. It's not raw. That's raw.
I need a little burnt. Which I do kind of like more food, more burnt. Marcus hates when I do that, but
This is what we'll do. Next time she fixes a steak, I'm gonna take a picture and post it. Let y'all see this.
ain't nothing wrong with it.
And then I'm gonna put it next to some beef jerky. It's not that bad. I'm joking. It's not that bad.
Whatever. Now that we got all that covered, I had a friend that hit me up and said that she wanted us to talk about how to accept a good man into your life after bad relationship. So after several bad relationships, how do you accept a good man in your life? So Let's go ahead and talk about it.
I don't know how to accept a good man.
Well, you can tell me what for a woman. How about that?
Okay. I can do that.
So, for me, how to accept a good man into your life after you've had several bad relationships, I would say definitely, one, you need to take time for you. You have got to take time for you so that you can get back to yourself. Find out what you want, heal from the relationship you had prior, and just, and just and just spend time by yourself to get to know yourself, to love yourself if you had issues with that, and you just got to heal. After all those bad relationships, it's going to start affecting your next relationship if you do not heal from them. Because I would start blaming Marcus for stuff he ain't, even done because of what the guy before did. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So definitely those two things. Take time for yourself, heal. And you have to remain open. Remain open to things that could happen. So, like, for example, me and Marcus, we met on Bumble. And within that week that we met each other, we had already seen each other. Within that week that... Y'all, sorry.
She hadn't even been drinking.
I haven't. Within the week that we started talking, we actually saw each other the same week. I know that a lot of girls will be like, oh, you gotta wait 2 weeks, or you gotta wait 3 weeks, a month before you go see the person. If you feel like this is okay, take your better judgment and just do it. Remain open. I normally wouldn't do that, no, but he was different. So I was like, I wanna see him. COVID and all, I wanna see him. So I took that chance and just remained open, and look at us now.
So for me, on the male side of it, I everything is the exact same, male, female. But one thing I would add is, in the take time for yourself, if you've had multiple failed relationships, look at the common denominator. It's you. So figure out why you're attracting the wrong person for you. Are you going after what you really want? Or are you just settling because this is the person that's here now? Mm-hmm. You know what you want. And you also know if your list of qualifications or criteria, whatever you want to call it, makes sense, or if it's just trifling. Because sometimes we can put some trifling things on there, like, I want the next girl I meet to have these measurements. That's just stupid.
That's
it's
true.
Stupid.
Females do that too.
Right. And it's stupid because get past that. And I'm not saying she needs to, let's be honest, physical attraction does matter.
It does.
Not too many people can go with a busted grenade and get past that, I'm sorry, to see the true nature of somebody. And I hate to say that, but it's true. Not too many people can do that.
Yeah.
Shout out to the ones who can.
Shout out.
But be honest with yourself when you're sitting down trying to figure out the type of person you want to be with. And when you're trying to figure out why these bad relationships keep happening, more than likely it's you. Because now if you've had one bad relationship, it might be that person. But if it happens over and over and over, it's you getting with the wrong person for you. That doesn't mean they're bad people. They're just not right for you.
That.
So figure out, be honest with yourself first. Then get to love yourself, because if I don't love me, there's no way she can.
Right.
Because I'm gonna start putting undue pressure and stress on her to get her to fill a void in my life that she can't fill.
Correct.
Or if I'm sitting there and I'm somebody who can't be comfortable by myself, there's going to be a codependency that I'm going to develop, and I'm going to put too much pressure on her, and I'm going to start needing her. And being needed is exhausting. It's not fair. You might think it might be an ego trip to be needed, but that's going to wear off real quick.
Mm-hmm. It's better to feel wanted, mm-hmm. than it is to be needed. Because then that person, you're going to feel trapped. And I like what you said about that too, because what I was doing bad on my side and why I kept on having bad relationships was because I had insecurities within myself. That's why I had to take the time back and to learn to love myself.
These are peanuts. Sorry.
Yes, you sound like a real fatty. That's what I was doing wrong. So that's why I preach. Take time for you after a relationship. Boy, these peanuts are nasty. I'm about to hit you.
You heard that, right?
They're good. I would never hit him. Not for real. I do play hit you a lot.
She hit me all the time.
But
and these play hits come
you
hard.
See how it is? You see how it is? My hits ain't gonna affect him anymore. I'll be trying to play push him and he don't even move. I'm like, can you please act affected?
Fellas, comment below if they play his hurt.
I'm playing his on hit hurt. But anyways.
You wearing a short sleeve shirt and she's play slap you in your arm, it still stings.
It stings.
I go in the room and cry.
Now you're doing too much. Extra. But anyways, yeah, and to be honest, like what you said too, to be honest with yourself. Mm-hmm. Be honest with yourself about what you want, and when you start dating someone again, be honest with them.
And that's my biggest thing is I'm always honest with myself and the person, and that's why I haven't had a bad relationship because one, I don't rush into it. I get to know the person, and I can make a determination whether or not this woman is right for me. But not too long after we start talking, because these are the kind of questions I'm asking. I ask purposeful questions. I want to get to know you. Mm-hmm. I want to know how you think. I want to know why you do certain things. And as I'm doing that, I'm starting to see how this woman thinks. And I'm starting to see this woman checks off this. Cool. Let's go. And sometimes personalities just don't work or situations just don't work and you have to go your separate ways. There's nothing wrong with it. It doesn't mean I was a bad relationship because it didn't. What in the world? What happened?
I bit it and it was not the... Just go ahead. I'm sorry.
You need me to get you another napkin?
No.
I don't know how you're going to clean that up.
Continue. I'm sorry.
So, I forgot what I said. Oh, so just because a relationship doesn't work doesn't mean it was bad. And as long as you're mature, she's mature, or vice versa, or as long as both parties are mature, there's nothing wrong with saying, look, I'm sorry, this isn't working. Let's go our separate ways. Mm-hmm. Not everybody's for everybody.
Yeah.
And also, with the honesty part, let the person know as soon as you realize it. Because it may be something they can fix. Because it may be something small. But don't let something small just fester and build and build and build and build and build, because you're probably going to snap about something stupid that has nothing to do with what's actually bothering you. Just like, let's say that the whole smacking thing. Let's say I never said anything to her about it. I would have lost it by now. I would have lost it.
He probably would have broke up with me.
You had to put that out there.
He probably would have. It's that serious for him.
I would have. But, and that's the thing. I know me. She didn't know me. So don't judge me. So I just have to be honest. And guess what? I was honest and I wasn't rude. I was honest and I was respectful, and guess what? She immediately started working on it. I can't be happier.
Still working on it.
She is, but it's also, you also have to be realistic with the expectations. That's not something she could have fixed in 2 days.
No.
2 weeks.
No.
2 months.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, so I guess to wrap everything up, the whole cheating thing, would you forgive your partner for cheating? I say it's circumstantial. Do you agree, or do you still have a difference of opinion?
No, circumstantial.
Okay. how to forgive, how to accept a good man or good woman into your life after repeated bad relationships. Be honest with yourself and get to know yourself.
Mm-hmm. Take the time for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you can get to know yourself, get to heal, and be open.
Yep. And I think that's it. Hold on. Before you eat that, try the egg roll.
All right.
I don't know how you... She's 37, y'all.
Who? I'm not 37.
I don't know how you, a grown woman, never had an egg. She ain't get anything but fried dough.
Not like that.
Bite the egg roll. She's so scary.
I am. I'm spoiled though. It's not bad, but it's not for me.
I bet they can hear every last one of those too.
Comment below if you can hear my chewing, because I don't think you can.
Anything else, baby?
I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, we will continue to do mukbangs like this where we talk about relationship situations or just things going on in life, you know, whatever.
We don't have to talk about relationships. We'll just talk.
Yeah.
Whatever topics y'all want us to talk about or whatever we feel like talking about, we'll talk about. But anyway, if you haven't, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.
Yep.
Hit that bell notification.
Ding.
And give us a like. And comment below. Let us know what's going on. Let us know what you think. And if you don't like what we're doing, tell us. But we won't know if you don't comment, so comment and tell us.
Let us know. All right, y'all. It's been real. Ashe.
Peace.